already. Disable all of your modifications and see if the problem still persists. So, all right. Valencia discovered. Nice. Yes. Beautiful part of the world to be in.
Oh yeah. Looks sunny and warm.
We need that right now. Yeah. And some sunshine. Get a bit of a tan. Can't go wrong.
Oh, the weather is so nice for the past 2 weeks here in Czechia. I love it.
That's good.
You don't even think about how you miss it until it's back.
It's gone. Yeah.
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 Then you realize how great it is for the winter to be over.
Yeah, I don't have any mods. Okay, the only other thing then maybe I can recommend before reporting it as a bug on the forums or to our email, just verify the integrity of your files on Steam, because if there is an issue there from when it's been downloaded, then maybe that might fix it as well. But if you've already tried that, and again the problem still persists, then definitely report it to our forums or contact us via support, and we'll do our very best to help you out there. I can't deal with it on stream, unfortunately, so I'm very sorry. I'm sorry that you're frustrated by it. Nice one, Peter.
Thank you.
There we go. Look, another 11,000 in the bank.
Yeah,
Dang, that was a smooth 3 jobs today.
Well, I think we did like over 25,000, maybe something like that. Maybe next time we can buy a new truck and hire a new driver. I've been thinking about that for like the past 4 live streams, and I never did that. But next time, maybe we can do it.
Maybe you could, or you could upgrade the current truck that you're in. That's what chat's saying as well.
Yeah, well, I can do that too. Definitely.
Definitely do that. I think that was some great progress. That was a really nice drive. I enjoyed being with you on the drive.
Me too.
So, yeah, and I think did all of our workers make 0, or was it just Naomi who didn't find a job?
It was only Naomi. I didn't see where is it here? I didn't see yeah, I can see it here. I didn't see any report from Bob. He's sleeping, it seems.
He's just gone to bed in the middle of the day.
Sandwich panels.
He's having a siesta.
He holds sandwich panels. Maybe he had too many sandwiches and he's just sleeping now. It's possible. You know, he needs to rest every few hours.
That's true. But yeah, some more employees would be good. I agree.
Maybe,
but that was good progress. Yeah, no. Well, thank you, Peter, for driving today.
Thank you too. It was a lot of fun.
Thank you for the good drive. And I know you're probably looking forward to getting some rest today as well, because you've had such a busy day.
I have a football match after this.
You do? Are you crazy?
Well, they are usually on Wednesdays, and since I have live streams on Wednesdays, I can only make the football matches that are a little bit later. So yeah.
Got it. Okay. Well, best of luck in the game. I hope your team wins.
Thank you.
So, but yeah, chat, thank you so much for joining us this evening. I hope you had a great time. You can catch us for more streams. Make sure to hit the follow button on Twitch and subscribe to us on YouTube for all of our future streams. You don't want to SES software live stream. We got a full house today. Check this out. We are completely packed to the brim here, both in the studio and remotely. And we've got a lot of introductions to get around. Welcome along, everyone. Thank you for joining.
Talking about other things before. So yeah, I decided to set the truck up here with the sunlight showing this beautiful green paint. What's the color code for this paint called again?
This one's dark green, metallic.
Nice. Yeah, well, it's the perfect color for this truck. Nice retro color. But yeah, I figure we'll go for a short drive and check out the truck in the shop. What do you guys think?
I
Sounds
think that
good.
would be fantastic. I think that sounds like a great idea. Lots of people already very excited in our chats. Of course, we're live across our YouTube, our Twitch, on Facebook as well. So thank you everyone for joining us. Now, of course, many of you are already so familiar with the W900, but this is a very special edition, of course, to American Truck Simulator and in real life, of course, as well. This limited edition truck pays tribute to the long-standing heritage of the W900 that has been an icon and a staple of the North American highways since 1963, and what a legacy it's had. We've seen some amazing content and video footage from Matt's the Mid-America Trucking Show, and both, I know Brianna and Alex were there, and I believe both of you actually did videos and walkarounds with the Legacy edition of the W900, which is perfect because that means you can tell us all about it. You've seen it in person, you've got up close with it, and for maybe those who are not too familiar with the truck, maybe either Brianna or Alex, you could share with us more about this incredible addition to the Kenworth trucks and, you know, securing the legacy of the W900.
Yeah, so this is a bittersweet truck for us because we did also announce that we will be sunsetting production of the W900 sometime next year. And as that plan started to come together, we knew we had to do something to really make sure that this truck went out in an appropriate way that really celebrated the long history. I mean, it came out in 1963. It was when the first W900 was ever built.
Wow. I mean, that is an incredible amount of time. And I know that a lot of thought and detail has gone into this special legacy edition. For those who have already kind of had a look around on your walk around videos and such like that, no, it's just packed with so many different kind of like throwbacks and such to older models of the W900 throughout its entire legacy for those past 100 years. And of course, it's a very sad moment as well, like you said, with production coming to an end there as well. I know there's a lot of big fans of the W900. Mark, you were just saying before the stream, you kind of wish you'd taken the opportunity to buy one, right?
I was so close. I almost bought one in 2021. I was so close. I should have. But even now, you know, like just knowing that this truck's not going to be available in the future, like I don't know, part of me like wants to run back to Canada and put an order in.
and I hear as well that this is a almost a bit of Kenworth history because it is a limited edition truck. Is that correct, Alex?
Yeah, that's correct. So we're doing this as a limited edition. I think you got a little sneak peek of the glove box door there where we were pulling away from the plant. These are numbered trucks, but unlike things that we've done in the past, they're actually getting numbered in reverse. So the truck that you're looking at is number 1000. That's the very first one that we built. And the very last W900 that rolls off of that production line in Renton is going to be number 1.
Wow. I mean, I can't imagine who's going to be the lucky owner of the number 1 truck. I mean, I'm sure there's orders already flooding through the door for this very special piece of history from Kenworth Trucks. And I mean, once we get to the garage, I know we're not too far, we're going to go through all the details, but honestly, I've got to put it out there to the Kenworth team and just the amount that's been packed into this truck in terms of, you know, previous successors, little nods to the past is really fantastic. And not only that, but you're also offering many different paint jobs from previous limited trucks as well, limited editions of the W900.
Yeah, you saw kind of in the teaser video as it flashed through some of those different paint schemes, and a lot of this project was, let's talk about the history, let's remember where this truck has been. So we are bringing back a lot of those paint schemes that you might have seen from cinema, from TV shows. We pulled up an old paint book from the 70s, and 2 of the designs are actually straight out of that. So something really retro.
Yeah, it's hard to fit 63 years of a truck's production history into a single special edition. And that's really what we tried to do, is pick pieces out of the full history of the truck and really honor that legacy of production that we've had here at Kenworth. It was really fun to go back through all of our old materials and see where the W900 has been over the years and remind everybody of that. It's been a really interesting project.
I can only imagine, and Oscar, I can only imagine you have a little bit of a part to play in that. Where did it all begin for SES Software and Kenworth Trucks kind of working together on bringing the legacy edition of the W900 to American Truck Simulator?
Yeah, I think we've always had a very close relationship with Kenworth Trucks, obviously through Brianna, and we were offered the opportunity. Of course, back then we didn't know that this was happening, so Brianna reached out and told us of the existence of the Legacy Edition, and yeah, and she was telling us that it's gonna be released at MATS, and if we were interested in doing this and bringing this amazing, final kind of edition into the game, and of course we jumped at the opportunity to do so. We really love the design, the details that have gone into this Legacy Edition, and we're so excited to play a part. Just in this awesome kind of send off for this truck, and yeah, again, thanks to Kenworth for giving us the opportunity to do this. We're really excited to bring to our players, you guys watching, all the little details that you'll soon see Mark showing off in the game, and yeah, we're just excited to have this truck.
Yeah, the second Oscar, let us know that this was a possibility. I was like, absolutely, we have to do it.
Of course, we have to do it.
There was talks that we don't have the right sleeper. I'm like, no, we need it. Let's do it.
We do have the right sleeper now.
Yes.
Yes.
That is something new too.
And that was Oscar told me the 72-inch. Yeah, Oscar told me inch was coming in game, and I said, "Oh, give me another month, and I'm gonna send you some pictures of a truck that's coming."
Yeah, and we put in all the effort to make sure that we got it right and did the truck justice.
And a huge shout out to Yarda on our team, the vehicles team leader. He really, was working day and night to get this sleeper ready in time. Vitali and Dan as well spent a lot of time on it. So really proud of those guys. I think they did a great job.
Absolutely, absolutely. Well, I say without further ado, let's get into the Legacy Edition, because I think a lot of people are very excited in the chat. Very quickly, though, I do want to note, we are aware of some of the connection issues. Alex and Brianna are joining us from halfway across the world, so there may be a few little glitches here and there. We've had to kind of work around some issues here, so we're doing our very best. So hopefully it stays as stable as possible, but just as a heads up, if you do hear some little glitches or mic issues, or there's a bit of a delay, then just please have some patience with us, but I'm sure it'll hold out for the stream. But regardless of that, I'm very, very excited to get into the Kenworth W900 Legacy Edition, and well, let's see what we have here in store. Mark, Oscar, let's go through it.
So obviously the first thing we have to talk about is previously we offered the day cab, the 72-inch Aerodyne, and the 86-inch Studio. So this time around, knowing that the Legacy edition was only going to be offered in the Studio, and the day cab, and the flat roof, of course, as we discussed, we had to add that. Also unique to the 72-inch flat top is going to be the split windshield. The other trucks are using the one-piece windshield, but we decided to bring in the split windshield for this sleeper configuration, this cab configuration.
Fantastic.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's looking really, really good. And of course, we have all the typical parts as well that you can put on it. You can add on the fairings at the back if you want. If you have the tuning pack, you can add on all those as well with the different lights and all that stuff. Your sleeper doors, whichever you may want, if you want the windows or whatever. But I think one of the highlights for sure, and I think probably what people are waiting for the most, is going to be the paint jobs, right?
Yeah, let's talk about these, because there might be quite a few more than people are expecting, because is it every single variety of special edition trucks that's come out since the
I think I got everything from Brianna. So whatever we were sent, we got everything in the game.
Yeah. So the first one here is going to be the Midnight Sun, and of course everything is going to be color changeable. So if you want to go for maybe some kind of gold look, maybe some green, some white.
And this is one of those retro paint schemes that when we pulled up the old paint books, this stood out as one worth bringing back for this.
Hmm.
It looks awesome. Oh,
It does look really cool.
This looks awesome.
I gotta say, I can only imagine you, Brianna, going down to like the archives, you know, blowing the dust off the book and kind of having to look through old files. Was it as like dramatic as that, or was it just?
Well, we did a lot of that for the 100th anniversary, so
True.
it was already
Okay.
dusted off.
Got it. Yeah. Well, that's good. That's good.
We have the gold nugget here, which is, again, you can customize even the pinstriping. So if you want to go for like black on the lower, maybe I want some white up here, maybe a dash of red here, and I can change this pinstripe. Give it maybe a silver or go with that kind of gold effect. Very cool.
Yeah, so the Gold Nugget is a previous special edition that we did in 1980, and our really talented paint shop was able to update that design to fit on these Aero Cab sleepers. So really happy with how this came out.
Yeah, it's awesome. The Liberty, this paint job has quite a history too, right? I think back in
Yeah,
the
originally the VIT 200 was a really special edition, sort of the introduction of Aerodyne sleepers on the W900 model, and that same design language came back to the Liberty edition with a different color palette. So a couple of very patriotically themed trucks there.
Then the Shasta. Now this is one I hadn't actually seen very much of. I actually didn't even realize it was a Kenworth paint job. But it's really cool to see it here now. And I think we even got it to work specifically on the day cab as well in a fun way. Yeah.
Have a look. Oh, look at that.
Kind of we wanted to carry the motif on into the cab on the day cab as well.
Mm-hmm.
But
a little bit more flexibility in the game than the paint shop.
Yeah, I can imagine.
But I know one of the ones I was the most excited to see, of course, was this one.
Look at that.
The Yukon.
Yep. Yukon. We just got a W990 with that paint scheme.
Oh, really? Oh, wow.
Then we have the Icon, the classic Icon paint job. No, this was this.
Yeah, I think this was always.
This was already here. Yeah,
this was always in the game. Yeah.
Now this one.
Mark, I know.
Mark, how excited are you?
Very excited.
As soon as I saw this in the list, I was like, Mark's gonna lose his mind.
Can we make
this
it more
was a
Canadian?
real special edition.
Only for Canada?
Yeah, there were 25, I think.
Okay.
Wow.
Yep, so they produced 25 W900s and 25 cabovers with this paint job, and it was a celebration of Kenworth's 25th anniversary of producing trucks in Canada.
Okay.
Oh, it was actually
so
produced
cool.
in Canada.
The original, yeah.
Okay. So, Mark, if you are still thinking about buying a W900, and this is available, right?
No, it'll be this one.
Can you guys still make the old Canada?
It'll be this one. I'll put a Canada flag up here, but it'll be this truck.
That paint scheme is available.
Yeah.
And we're going to be building a truck in August with it. So we're really excited to see. But we're actually doing it with all these paint schemes. We're excited to see them all in real life on real trucks.
Oh, wow. All of them.
I wonder if is there any data like when the last time a truck was built with this paint scheme? Like it must have been quite a while, eh?
Whenever we did that.
Well, actually, this
edition.
is.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, this is another one of those where this has never been done on an Aero Cab sleeper before. So our paint shop worked hard to get it adapted to fit right on this truck, and this will be the first time it goes on an Aero Cab.
Nice.
That's
then-
so cool.
Of course, the Yosemite. We're just gonna move along to the next one here. Yeah.
Wow. Really
I
stands
love it.
out.
Yeah, it does. Iconic.
And once again, these are all color changeable. So if you don't like the colors, you can customize it your own way. Throw a little orange on that bad boy, or blue and orange. No, that's terrible marketing.
That works. That works.
Did it work?
Yeah, I
that
think
looks
that
good.
works.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, well there you
That's
go.
not
The
too
Kenworth
bad.
looks good in any
Yeah.
color.
Confirmed.
And And this was another special edition you guys did a limited run of, which I believe to introduce the W900L, right?
Yeah, that's right. This was a follow-up to maybe a special agent movie you might be familiar with, where the W900 was the star.
Yes.
But yeah, 1990 would have been the run of W900Ls with this paint scheme here.
The chat's got it. The chat knows exactly what's up. No secrets hidden from the chat.
Then, of course, the final one. We have two versions of it. So we have the flagship, which you guys saw at the beginning of the stream, and as well as in the preview video, which gives you this beautiful metallic green. But even this is color changeable. So if you decide you want red, you can go right ahead and do that and give yourself a nice red, metallic red. But unfortunately, the stripe is going to be stuck in that white color. But if you want to change the color of the stripe, you can go over to the standard VIT edition, and you can go ahead over there and make it whatever color you want. Black if you want it, or if you want to go Oscar style with the blue and orange.
I wouldn't call that my style,
No,
but,
this is your style.
but I really
We're
like it.
naming it that.
I really
We're
like
calling
it. Why do I like it?
You said before it worked.
Yeah, it works.
It
It
works
for
it
you.
really does.
So yeah, so a lot of cool paint jobs. How many is it total? 11 paint jobs, right?
11, I think.
Something like that.
11.
Yeah.
Yeah.
11,
So just really, really awesome, and especially with the new sleeper as well. I mean, you can get all these on the studio or the day cab as well if you wish, right? Let's see. Still
Lots
beautiful.
of versatility.
Yeah, I think something special to talk about on that VIT paint scheme as well is that that didn't end up on our list as an accident. The very first W900 that Kenworth ever built, we were talking about in 1963, actually had this paint scheme on it.
Oh,
Wow.
Really?
In those colors.
And the green?
In green and white, yeah. Yep.
Wow.
Oh, nice.
That really is a throwback then. That's so
Mhm.
awesome. I love it. I love the amount of research that you've done and gone into all the details here, and it makes all the difference. And what a send off, for the W900 with this final production truck. And well, I'm excited to see it on the roads, but I know a lot of people in the chat, of course, excited to see it here in American Truck Simulator as well. A lot of people already debating in the chat what colors they'll be driving with. Let us know if you have a favorite paint job there, chat, from the past, and which one maybe you'd be driving with in the future. But that's not all. We're only just getting started here because there is so much included here in the Legacy edition of the W900. So many little details, badges, interiors.
I mean,
What do we have up next, Mark?
the most customizable truck in ATS just got even more customizable.
It
Starting
did,
with the
really did.
exterior, we have the brand new Legacy bumper, which is also a throwback to those old W900As of the 60s, right? What else we got? We got the bug logos, of course. Maybe I can do the walking cam here.
There's so many customization options in the game that that we can't really show it clearly anymore.
Right? So yeah, we got this classic. What do you have a specific name for this style of the bug, or
Legacy bug.
Legacy bug? Perfect, right?
Legacy bug. Yep.
So the reason why we leaned into that motif so much is when we go to like Mid-America Truck Show, when we go to Chillicothe Truck Parade, all we saw were people leaning into the Legacy bug, that we'll call it crooked Kenworth style.
Okay.
Mhm.
And we knew we had to bring that as part of this special edition to really give it that throwback feeling.
And we actually even had it on the truck before. Like you said, it's something you see so often. So even on the back of the sleeper, I believe we had it on the 86-inch sleeper, right? Not on this version. But also, we have a Legacy Edition badge over here on the sleeper. If I can cooperate with me, please.
Oh, doesn't want to walk
Yeah, and just a fun piece of trivia for that old Kenworth bug we were just looking at is the first time Kenworth used that in production was 1966.
Oh, really?
Wow. That's incredible. How far it's come, Just imagine, think how many miles those bugs have done on the top of trucks and on the side of trucks and such like that. It's incredible to think about.
Yeah, we have it on the exhaust here as well. There's a brand new exhaust shield since
Even-
1963.
Yeah, even says
here.
a year below.
Yeah. Yeah, that 63 comes up a few times on the truck.
Yeah.
We got some new air
And that
filters. We also got some new legacy lights up here as well. If I can find the note. There we go. The legacy lights here with the kind of more of a squared off kind of watermelon style. Some new horns as well. The square Kenworth horns, classic Kenworth horns.
Very nice, very nice.
Yeah. New lights on the mirror here to match the marketing truck. Some mud flaps.
Beautiful.
And, of course, the wheel hub covers as well. We got new wheel hub covers with the Kenworth bug on them.
Yeah, both front and rear.
back. Yeah. And this one down here, if you guys didn't catch that before. Yeah. But
so
I
cool.
think, I mean, the interior, why do I keep doing that? The interior is really cool as well. We have brand new, this dark wood grain. What's it called? Do you remember?
Ravenwood? Was
Ravenwood. That's it.
Ravenwood.
Yeah.
Ravenwood.
Yeah,
That's
it just-
very
it
cool.
looks
Yeah.
so good. Yeah.
That's very cool.
We got the steering wheel with the slanted bug on it as well, the crooked bug. And yeah, as you mentioned earlier, we have the plaque over here with the, I believe this is number 63 of 1,000, this truck.
Yep.
The one we built in
throwback-
game here. So
Throwback to the 63.
63.
yeah. And it's even
I
on the
like
seats over
that.
here.
That's very cool. Of course, you got the stitching there as well, the upholstery.
Yeah, the
on,
white,
on the walls and stuff, the trim.
The white piping.
it carries on in the
Yeah.
86-inch sleeper. It carries on over to the bed as well.
Let's take a look at that.
Choose
Yeah.
The Legacy Edition, or not the bed. Sorry, I should say the couch. Oh, help if I select the right seat. Say. There we go, Legacy. So yeah, so you see it back here. You
Oh,
get what is
nice.
got the 63 tag back
Oh.
here as well.
That's attention
So
to
nice.
detail.
Mm-hmm.
It is. I gotta say, I'm always blown away by the detail that's squeezed into these trucks each time in an American Truck Simulator, and it's always so cool seeing it virtually, you know, as well. I imagine it's always a little bit of a strange feeling for both you and Brianna and Alex. You know, just having worked with the truck in real life and seen it in real life, now seeing it virtually in American Truck Simulator in so much detail, with all the little bits.
I love it. It's all
Yeah, it's
so
a little bit of
impressive how it comes to life.
Okay.
I said I love it. It's always impressive what you're able to do with bringing the trucks to life.
Yeah, the guys do.
Yeah, I get a little
amazing-
bit of deja vu. I spent a bunch of time driving the real one, so it's very very odd pulling it up on the computer and seeing the same view.
Yeah, I bet. No, the team did a great job with everything here, and of course that goes for everyone that's included in bringing the Legacy Edition of the W900 into American Truck Simulator. So, no, fantastic job from everyone all around. Does it look good, Mark? I feel like you've got a set theme here that you're trying to achieve here with your
Is it
with your
obvious?
rig today. Maybe just a
A
little
little bit patriotic. A little bit patriotic.
It looks great though. It looks great. So yeah, of course, got that. Is it the Black Diamond VIT interior as well that we have? Right?
Yes,
That's what
Diamond
it was called?
VIT, yeah.
Yes.
hmm
Yeah, the platinum accents, which all look really fantastic, and I'm sure make for a very very comfortable drive as well. It looks like a very comfy truck, I gotta say. in
Oscar
terms of the
one.
seating and everything like
Do
that.
you know what VIT stands for?
Not really.
Ooh,
Can
there's a
someone,
question.
can
Alex, too, do you
someone
know?
Tell me.
Do you know what? I don't.
Well, of course, I know Alex and Brianna know. Maybe you guys want to explain it for us? It's
Go ahead, Alex.
It's all right. It's very important trucker.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's like a play
Is
on
it
words, like
actually?
VIP.
Yeah.
Yeah, like VIP,
Okay,
VIT.
okay.
Yeah.
That should have been obvious. VIT, very important. I
That's
like
that's
that a
really
lot.
cool.
hmm
It's simple yet
Mhm.
memorable.
Memorable. Yeah. Good branding right there.
Good branding.
Good job,
yeah.
Kenworth. Okay, now chat. It is time for you to build the truck. So, the first person to enter the cab, the specs of whatever it is they want, I'm going to build the truck right now. So,
Oh, really?
let me
Are we
know
gonna
what you
do this
guys
on
want.
the-
I'm going to build the truck.
Okay. Here we go. Oh no. Should we have made silence to air crews here?
Yeah, can you just
Yeah,
ban
exactly
him for
once.
the rest of the stream?
Well, everyone's saying flat top here. I'm seeing quite a few flat top.
Yeah, and I saw already which paint job they want.
Okay, okay. Let's see how
Green.
chat do here.
I'm gonna blacken this out a little more. Someone said hood mirrors. Nope. No, sorry, can't do it. Okay, so we got what we got.
Split window.
I see the split window.
Split window we already got there. Yeah.
The windscreen, yeah. Great addition.
Burger on the dashboard we can do for Benny. Oh, we can't. Can we not? Oh.
I think you have it disabled.
Oh, do I have it disabled? No,
No.
it's there.
Maybe on the seat only.
Okay, so burger on the seat.
I think we need
Oh.
to change the seat.
Stack of burgers. Oh, we got to make sure we got the right interior here. What am I doing?
Of course, of course.
Stack of burgers. Like as if that's an everyday occurrence.
You've never gone to McDonald's and bought 4?
No.
Okay, me neither.
Okay.
What do we got? Full fuzzy dice. Fuzzy dice. Do we have fuzzy dice?
Yep.
We have fuzzy dice.
We should have.
Yeah.
Kinda.
They're fuzzy.
Yeah.
Okay, fuzzy die. Guitar in the back seat. Okay, you guys, we're looking at the Kenworth here.
Yeah, they're all going for the accessories here.
Engine, we're gonna put the big boy Cummins in. Yeah, 18 speed.
Of
Okay,
course.
perfect. That's all done.
Of course.
I'm making the executive decision on that. They're saying more lights.
More lights.
More lights. We could have more lights.
That's reasonable.
Yeah.
Light it up like a Christmas tree.
Light it up. Is that what they said?
I don't know. I said that.
I mean, painted? No, it's got to be chrome. Got to be chrome. Oh, we got the classic lights in here. Actually, we can do.
Oh, let's check this out. Yeah.
Yeah, these ones. These are kind of like period specific, I would say.
Nice.
Or period correct, I would say.
Those are great. Yeah.
What else we got? Big fuel tanks. That's a good one. Boom. I'm gonna throw these on too. I love the look of these. Beacons?
Look at that.
It's not a heavy haul truck though. It's a beautiful highway truck. We don't want to get it dirty.
That's it.
What about do we want a bug deflector on there? We could put like the glass arrow deflector. Or a bug deflector, I should say.